Hey everybody, it's Dan from Two Friendly Nerds back with the second installment of our series all about awesome stuff you can do with your website once it's done. Like I said, big problem with people is once we finish the website, we get running, up and running for them. They don't really know how to continue on from there. So in the first video, we talked about Google Analytics and we talked about getting some data on your site. Today I want to talk about search engine rankings, and that's basically where your site shows up in Google. Now, a lot of people don't really understand that search engine rankings are changing all the time. Sites go up and down based on what they do, what content they have, who links to them, but then also Google changes their algorithm or their ranking system so that sites will kind of fluctuate throughout time. Now, it's also possible that you don't really change anything and you have an awesome site and you're ranking #1, and then over time you'll start to slowly decrease because you're not adding content. So it's really important to know what your search engine ranking is, but it's also important to make sure that you're checking that ranking over time. So I'm going to give you an easy way you can do that. I want you to go to this website. I'll put the address up on the bottom of the screen here, but it's What's My SERP. So WHATSMYSERP.com. SERP stands for Search Engine Ranking. And position, search engine ranking position. And what we're going to do is we're going to check to see where our website really ranks. Now, I'm going to caution you, don't just go to Google and Google something and see if you come up, because Google will show you websites based on where you've been. So a lot of people will say, oh, my website's #1, but it's just because it's your website and Google assumes you want to go there, so it's going to show it to you first. So we need to use a special tool to check to see where our site is really ranked. So if you come over to this website, you'll see right over here, there's this link that says SERP Keyword Tracker. I want you to click right on there, and that's going to take us to this page. Looks a little complicated, but it's going to be fairly simple, I promise. What we're going to do is in the domain name, we're going to put our domain name, the website that we want to check. Now, I'm going to use a client of mine, the CNPA, and I'm going to put cnpaonline.com because that's their website. We can also put competitor domains in here. So if you want to check against some local competitors, you can put them in these boxes right over here. I don't need to do that. Now down here, it's going to say keyword, and that's where we're going to type in the thing we want to rank for, the search term that's most important to us. So the CNPA is a trade association for naturopathic doctors, so I'm going to put naturopathic doctor CT, right? We're looking for naturopathic doctors in Connecticut, which is where the CNPA is from, so I'm going to pop that in there. You can put in multiple keywords. I'm just going to use that one for now. And then down at the bottom, I'm going to click this button that says check all keywords. And we're going to click that. We're going to get some results, theoretically. There you go. Okay. Now it just came up in this little box over here. Now we can see on the first column here that says R, that's the ranking. We can see that #1, CNPA online. That's awesome. Very nice. Now, T just tells you if the keyword is found in the title, and D still tells you if the keyword is found in the description. Those are some basic SEO things. You don't really need to worry about that, but we want to take notice of where we are in the rankings and who else is around us, because that's going to be our competitors. That's our competition. Now, it's great. We're in the #1 slot. That totally works. Now, what I would do if I were you is come back and check this maybe once a week, maybe once a month, and just make sure that you're not slipping down the rankings, because that's something that happens all the time. Now, it would be best if you could automatically do that, if you could just kind of automatically check your rankings each week. It's hard to do that with a free tool. We do offer a service that does this for our clients. It kind of automatically checks every week, and we sort of send you a report every month that keeps you updated on where your rankings are and who's changing around you and all that stuff. But this totally works. If you want to come here every week and kind of pop this information in there, it's really important to know where you're ranking now and watch your ranking change over time. So That's it. This is the little class on checking your search engine ranking. If you have any questions, you can always email me, dan@twofriendlynerds.com. That's DAN@TWO friendlynerds.com. Arrivederci. I will talk to you soon.